Attitude Fan, back again. Hello, everybody. And once again, going to be basically giving my thoughts on a match in wrestling history. So this time we're going to go with a WWE match from 2012. And it took place at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And I am doing the Money in the Bank ladder match, the Raw ladder match, as I guess we had a SmackDown one and a Raw one during the pay-per-view. So I'm going to do the Raw ladder match, which was the main event of the show. And I think that plays a key factor into the match. It had 5 participants, which I thought the Money in the Bank always had 6, but I guess this had 5. 5's okay. I think 5's pretty good. Kind of gives one guy a chance to kind of rest while the other 4 kind of battle it out. The 5 participants were, you had the Big Show, Kane, Chris Jericho, The Miz, and John Cena. Let's first talk about the show itself. It takes place in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, cool. The commentators were Booker T, Michael Cole, and Jim Ross. I've never been a big fan of Booker T on the mic as a commentator, so he kind of got a little annoying, whatever. But overall, I like Michael Cole. He's pretty good. Jerry the King was obviously pretty amazing back in the day. By 2012, honestly, didn't even know he was still in WWE at this point, so I'm kind of surprised that he was on this pay-per-view. Let's talk about the 5 wrestlers. The Big Show, yeah, I don't think we're expecting him to win this match. It's a ladder match. Why is he even in a ladder match? Kane, another big guy. You have 2 big guys in the ladder match. Makes no sense. We shouldn't expect Kane to win. I don't know why you have 2 big guys. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think if you're going to have 2 big guys, maybe you just go all out and have all 5 guys be big and just have an all big man ladder match. Maybe that'd be pretty cool to see, but whatever. And then you had Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho at this point in 2012, I feel like the WWE was kind of done with him as a world title person because the winner of ladder match obviously gets a shot at the world title at any moment that they want. So I think Jericho at this point kind of whatever, I don't think the WWE wanted him to win, and so we're marking him out. The Miz, maybe you go with a little bit of a shocker, and then John Cena. At this point, this is the big Cena sucks, let's go Cena chance. And being the main event of the show, we should have known right then, right at that moment that this was announced as the main event, that Cena was going to win, and sure enough, he did win. No surprise to me. No surprise to me at all. So Cena wins the Money in the Bank. Let's talk about the match itself a little bit. Basically, I guess the one cool thing was basically they all kind of teamed up on Big Show and basically threw all the ladders on him, which was pretty cool. Besides that, the match was kind of lame for a ladder match. It only took like 20 minutes. So kind of short for a 5-man ladder match, I feel like. There was no big spots. You had no big spots. Nobody, really got thrown off the ladder in a cool way. No jumping from ladder to ladder, which also you don't really have any guy body in this match that was really athletic. Like you don't have anybody like the Hardy Boys, nobody like Shelton Benjamin, somebody that can do something crazy. So no surprise there. I guess the coolest thing to me was when the Big Show cleared the ring and then he went under the ring, got a bigger, more supported ladder to support him so he could climb up. I thought that was pretty cool. And then at one point you had him, The Miz, and Jericho up there at the same time. But again, nothing really happened. You had Cena and Cena and Jericho up there at the same time? Nothing really happened. So it's just kind of weird that you have a ladder match and a ladder match as the main event and you have no big spots. There were just no big spots. There was no reason to get super excited about this match. Cena wins, basically. It's him and Big Show at the top. Cena's hitting him with the briefcase. Which I guess the one semi-cool spot of this match was when Jericho is trying to reach for the briefcase and gets pushed off and kind of just dangling there for a second, but it was a very split second. Kind of lame. But yeah, the match ends with Cena and Big Show up there. Cena starts hitting him with it. The briefcase comes undone. And then Cena hits him again, maybe 2 more times to knock him off. It kind of looked like it was a false finish. It kind of looked like it was, oops, maybe this isn't supposed to happen. I don't think it was. I think it was actually the finish of the match. Well, maybe it wasn't even the actual finish of the match. I don't know. Maybe the match ended early, but I definitely feel like Cena was supposed to win. But I don't know, kind of a lame finish, like super lame. Yeah, overall, this match was just pretty boring, honestly. But it's like to be expected. You have five guys, two big guys in a ladder match, okay, and then Jericho, who I think we felt like wasn't going to win. So really, it just comes down to Cena and The Miz. And at this point in time, in 2012, if Cena's in the main event, he's probably winning. So kind of my view on the things. So overall, I wasn't really expecting much from this match, and it didn't let me down. It's not like I had my hopes up high for this match. This match just, I was and that's pretty much what happened. Let's look at the rest of the show, though. Basically, the poster for the show has Alberto Del Rio on the cover. Okay. Let's look at the matches here. First match of the night, you had R-Truth and Kofi Kingston defeating Camacho and Hunico. Is that just, I mean, I'm guessing Camacho and Hunico are a real team. I don't know who they are. Is R-Truth and Kofi just two guys thrown together? Okay. Boring match, 8 minutes. Probably not how you want to start a pay-per-view. Next one was the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match, and you had Dolph Ziggler winning. Okay, I'm with it. I like Dolph. I thought he was really good. He came out with Vicky Guerrero, supposedly. This match took 18 minutes, so a little bit less time than this one, but it's actually, also kind of looks kind of bad. You had Christian, okay. Cody Rhodes. Look at Cody Rhodes getting a shot back then. I didn't even realize that he got that big back then. Damian Sandow, Santino Marella, Sin Cara, Tensai. I think that's isn't that Albert? Yeah, that's Albert when he came back after being in Japan, and Tyson Kidd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 8 people. That 8 people. Only took 18 minutes. I'm sure that was probably a pretty boring match too, though. But one big guy in Tensai. So okay. That probably actually might have been a better match. It's just kind of weird that it only took 18 minutes. But you also had a lot of mid-carders. I mean, Cody Rhodes at that point, Tyson Kidd, Sin Cara, Santino. Yeah, I mean, okay. Next up, you have the World Heavyweight title match. Sheamus came in as the champion, and he defeats Alberto Del Rio. So you put Alberto Del Rio on the poster, have him in the third match of the night, and have him lose. Makes perfect sense. Match took 14 minutes. Tag team match, again, not for the titles. So I guess we just don't care about the tag titles at this point. Primo and Epico, who come out with Rosa Mendez. Okay, Primo and Epico, they tried to push them. They just, I don't know. They defeated the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. These are pay-per-view matches. Took 7 minutes. Next up for the WWE Championship, AJ Lee was the special guest referee. CM Punk defeated Daniel Bryan. Punk came in as a champion, leaves as a champion. This was a no DQ match. Took 27 minutes. Definitely the best match of the night. Should have been the main event. Yeah. And so far, this is the only match that I think is worth watching. Next up, a handicap match. Ryback defeats Kurt Hawkins and Tyler Rex. Took 4 minutes. Okay, sometimes you need a walk-off match. Okay. Then next up, you have a 6-diva tag team match. Took 3 minutes. So back-to-back quick matches. Don't like it. Caitlin, Layla, and Tamina defeat Beth Phoenix, Eve Torres, and Natalya. So the team with the two best wrestlers, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, lose. Okay, sure. And then, of course, we had the main event, which took 20 minutes. What a boring pay-per-view. This is definitely when WWE was struggling a lot. I mean, I was not watching this one. So, honestly, I have no idea what was going on. Maybe there was big storylines involved in all these matches. Maybe when I was talking about the main event and how Jericho and Kane and some of these guys didn't have a chance to win, maybe people really thought they were going to win leading up to it. I have no idea. Pretty boring pay-per-view, though. Pretty boring main event match. So the 2012 Money in the Bank ladder match for the Raw Championship. John Cena wins. honestly, I'm giving it 1.5 stars. I'm giving that match 1.5 stars. I thought the ending was awful. Whether it was a mistake or not, I think it was awful. The fact that he had no big time spots in the match and it's a ladder match, awful. I guess all 5 guys in the match were probably the 5 outside of CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. These were the 5 biggest guys on the pay per view. Nothing. I mean, there just wasn't anything to this match. He never. Very forgettable match. So 1.5 stars. I'm giving it 1.5 stars. And that's the Attitude Fans' thoughts on the 2012 Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah, we'll see what match I do next. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, do all that stuff. And until next time, we'll check you later.